final game here in Boston before we head back home to face the Arizona Diamondbacks for a 3-game series. And the Dodgers right now, we are currently on a 10-game winning streak, having a very hot winning streak, obviously. The last 10 ball games have been very, very good. And today we're looking to sweep the Red Sox before we head back to LA to face the Arizona Diamondbacks, as Garrett Whitlock is the starting pitcher. This is his 26th start, 3-12, very rough year. Has a 4.62 ERA, 136 and 1/3 innings, 144 hits, 39 walks, 88 strikeouts, and Mookie Betts will greet him. Had a great game yesterday, did Mookie. One he won't forget and one I won't forget. It was a Mookie Betts day yesterday, as he will step in, and the first pitch from Whitlock will be fouled to start this ball game. 0-1 quickly to Mookie Betts. So went 2 for 3 yesterday, had 3 RBIs, 2 home runs. Wouldn't say it was that bad of a game for Mookie, as that will be hitting to right, and that will go foul, and it's quickly 0-2. He was hoping that'd stay fair. The 0-2 to Mookie Betts from Whitlock, 1-2. 1-2 from Whitlock. Got him. Good pitch, one away here in the top half of the first. A strikeout to start the game, and now that'll bring up David Peralta, hitting .302 and playing left field today. The first pitch inside, ball one. Looks like kind of a night game here tonight. Didn't know we'd be playing on ESPN. Want to know? Do they actually play a night game in real life? No, they played at 11:35. Oh, they did play it at 11:35 today. Huh, interesting. 2-1. That's chopped down, foul. 2-2. So I've been playing it Road to the Show a lot lately, and my difficulty on Road to the Show is not on like Hall of Fame or Legend. It's on like Veteran at the moment, because I'm trying to make it to the majors, because I made a new Road to the Show, and I've been playing so much of that I don't think I've played like, obviously you guys know I pre-record some of my videos, so I think the last time I actually played a franchise game was actually earlier this week on like Monday. Monday, so swung on a miss right there from Freddie Freeman, so it's been a whole week almost. The 0-1. It's been a few days. 0-2. To Freddie Freeman. The 0-2 pitch from Whitlock. 1-2. Don't really like the batter's eye right here in Boston at the moment, with the sun going down, and it's kind of hard to see the ball. The 1-2 hit into a double play. The 23rd double play of the year for Freddie Freeman. Not a recipe that he wants to see. Alrighty, Dustin May, this is his 20th start, 14-1, has a 2.03 ERA, 124 and 1/3 innings, 7 walks, 166 strikeouts for Dustin May. And the first batter he'll face is Mondesi, hitting .207. First pitch, strike one. Barnes behind the dish today, as Will Smith will get the day off. The 0-1 sinker, 0-2. 0-2, the cutter high from May will strike him out. One away here in the bottom of the first. Good pitch from Dustin. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night to Mondesi. And kind of the way Dustin May needed to start this ball game. Get some confidence right away. Get a strikeout. The Red Sox have played very good in the series. I feel like, you know, they've had some offense, and they've gone to all of our starters so far in this series. So if Dustin May could have a scoreless outing, that'd be huge. The 0-2 heater. Got him. Back-to-back Ks for May. 2 away, and that will bring up Christian Arroyo, hitting .269. First pitch, strike one. The 0-1 heater. Hitting foul, 0-2. Alright, the 0-2. The heater and a ball. 1-2. Good take. 1-2 in the slurve. Got him to end the first. May will strike out the side here in the first inning. Good start for Dustin May. That has to be a great feeling to punch out the first 3 batters you face in the first. Like, I don't know, I'd take that. That'll bring up Max Muncy hitting 310. Reds and Diamondbacks tied 1-1 in the 7th. That series, the Reds have been winning it. So if the Diamondbacks lose today, that's a series the Reds have won. The 0-1. 1-1. The 1-1. 1-2. Wow, the Angels 14-5 against the Mets in New York. They dominated them. The 1-2. 2-2 for Muncy. The 2-2 from Whitlock. 3-2. Good take. Arenado's on deck. The 3-2 to Max Muncy will be fouled. The payoff pitch to Max Muncy will be outside and a leadoff walk. Good eye right there for Max Muncy. And now that'll bring up Arenado hitting 285 and playing third base today. First pitch outside, ball 1. The 1-0. 1-1. Alright, the 1-1 to Arenado. Yes, I was just humming, by the way. One of my favorite country artists, Zach Bryan, released an album on Friday. So, kind of got some songs stuck in my head. If you guys listen to country, obviously I'm pretty sure a lot of you know who Zach Bryan is. The 2-2, 3-2. Alright, the payoff pitch from Whitlock to Arenado will be fouled. Working the count against them and working good ABs is huge for the offense recipe for success. Just trying to work a count, get into the Red Sox bullpen early, but get a run on the board. The payoff will strike them out. Good circle change inside. Not the best pitch, but he got a swing and miss, which Arenado will go down into the dugout and watch the film of that and know that he shouldn't have swung. Alright, that'll bring up Hayward hitting 284. First pitch, ball 1. Hitting 284, 12 bombs, 30 RBIs on the year. Plays better on the road than he does at home, which I discovered in our last homestand when they showed the stats for Hayward. The 1-1. 1-2. So it's kind of an on-the-road player. He likes upsetting the opposing team's fan base on the road. That's his thing. Why do it at home when you can do it on the road and get heckled and booed and get cussed at and told you suck 1,000 times? I don't know, Jay. Hey, I don't know. We'll take it, though. The 1-2. At least he's producing, right? The 1-2 from Whitlock. Got him. Back-to-back strikeouts on the circle change. Third strikeout of the day. And now that will bring up Miguel Vargas hitting 281. First pitch will be a strike with the sinker, 0-1. Vargas, 17 bombs, 51 RBIs on the year. Muncy at first after leading the inning off with a walk, 1-1. Went 1 for 4 in his last ball game, did Vargas. So 1-1, 2-1. I bet he'd like to hit one over the Green Monster. 2-1. 2-2. 2-2 to Miguel Vargas. The pitch from Whitlock will be hit, chopped to second, and that'll end the top half of the second inning. As the Dodgers don't get a hit, but they get a walk. And they make Whitlock throw a lot of pitches. And I'll bring up Rob Ref Snyder. Ref Insider. Yeah, Ref Insider. Alright, hitting 288. Has an 8-game hitting streak going. First pitch to Ref Insider will be a ball. 1-0. First time seeing Ref Insider in this series, so don't really know what he has to bring to offer, but he'll ground out here to Miguel Vargas, one away here in the bottom of the second. Now that'll bring up Reese McGuire. Hitting 265. First pitch to the catcher. Sinker hit down to third. Arenado will field it. Throw to first. And quickly to away here in the bottom of the second. Now that'll bring up Yu Chang, hitting 240. He's had a really good series, I feel like. First pitch cutter hit Vargas. A 1-2-3 inning. For Dustin May in a quick second. He will sit down the Red Sox quickly. Oh, ball one to Barnes. Barnes catching today. Hitting 285. The 1-0 from Whitlock. 2-0. Sun's going down. Batter's eye looks pretty normal now, so it's nice. I'm glad the sun went down. The 2-0. 2-1. Good circle change. That circle change for Whitlock has been absolutely deadly so far here in these first 2 innings. That's gonna jam Barnes. One away here in the bottom of the third. One away. Now that'll bring up Willie Adames. Really struggling lately. We'll have tomorrow off. But he's hitting 261 and has been super cold at the dish. 0-1. 0-1 to Adames. Hit. Chopped to short. Throw from Chang, 2 away, and now that'll bring up Mookie Betts. Betts 0 for 1. Struck out in the first. 2 for 6 in the series. A couple walks, which has been very nice to tack on. 0-1. The 0-1 to Mookie Betts from Whitlock. 1-1, good take. Betts just, his thing is to work a count and have an at-bat. That's kind of what I've realized in this series. The 1-1. 2-1. Don't got to swing at everything, even if it's a strike. It's okay to take a strike. The 2-1. 3-1. The only time it's, tough is if it's a 0-2 pitch or a 1-2 pitch, or if he has that second strike on him, it's hard not to swing. The 3-1. Ball 4 and another walk for Mookie Betts in this series. Now that'll bring up Peralta. He's 2 for 2 in the series. Hit a home run Friday. Didn't play yesterday and hit a single in his last AB. Taking a strike here. The 0-1. There goes Betts. Pitch is inside. It's a strike. But Mookie Betts has a stolen base. His 17th of the year. Runner in scoring position. 0-2 to DP. 1-2 to Peralta. 1-2 to David. Will be outside. 2-2. No doubt home run on Friday. Was his only AB and getting a start here today. 3-2 and Freeman's on deck. The payoff to David Peralta will be fouled, staying alive. Alright, the next 3-2 will be fouled. Alright, the 3-2. The pitch from Whitlock will be fouled again. Working an at-bat is David Peralta. The next 3-2 from Whitlock will be hit into center, and I think Whitlock will get out of this inning unscathed, but a pretty good AB from David Peralta.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the left fielder, Jorge Alfaro.
They bring up Jorge Alfaro hitting 247. First pitch, strike one.
0-1.
The 0-1 sinker, 0-2. 0-2 heater. 1-2, good take. 1-2 cutter from May. It will be fouled off. 1-2. Heater popped into right. Betts looking under this one. One away here in the bottom of the third. One away, and now that will bring up Miguel. Belize. Miguel Belize. That's what it is. It's not Bliss, it's Belize. As that's hit down to Arenado, an easy play. 2 up, 2 down here in the bottom of the third. And now that will bring up Sedang. Rafaela. It's Rafaela. It's not Rafael. It's Rafaela as well. That's popped up. And Muncy will catch it. And 9 up, 9 down for Dustin May. Oh, that'll bring up Freddie Freeman. 0 for 1. First pitch will be a strike, 0-1. Hit into left. That ball will be off the monster. That'll be a double for Freddie Freeman to lead off the top of the fourth. So a double to lead off the top of the fourth, and now they'll bring up Muncy. Walked in his first AB. First pitch swung on and missed, 0-1. Got him with that circle change. Muncy leads the Dodgers in RBIs, home runs. The 0-1 fouls it off quickly, 0-2 to Max. Getting 375 with runners in scoring position. A lot of those RBIs coming from his 45 home runs. 1-2. The 1-2 from Whitlock. They'll be outside, 2-2. Not the 2-2 from Whitlock to Max Muncy. 3-2. And now Arenado's on deck. The payoff pitch from Whitlock will be fouled. That was a ball. That would have been ball 4 if Muncy took it, but he didn't. The payoff once again will be a ball, and another walk, and Whitlock's frustrated. And now they'll bring up Arenado. Got Arenado to strike out swinging. First pitch to Nolan. Hit. Double play ball, but it's going to be not fielded cleanly, and all the runners are going to be safe. That's going to be a base hit. They ruled it a hit. Surprised they didn't rule it an error. Let's see. Yu Chang goes down. I think that's an error. That could have easily been an out. And now they'll bring up Hayward. He's 0 for 1. First pitch. Taking the ball, 1-0. Jay Hay 0 for 4 in this series. Yet to get a hit here in Boston. 1-0. Hit, and that's going to sneak past the bag. That will be a single, 2 RBI single for Jay Hay to start the scoring here. It's a 2-0 ball game. Man, I thought that should have been a double, but Boston's right field wall's kind of short, and I didn't want to test it. And now that'll bring up Miguel Vargas with runners at the corners. First pitch. Hit down the third base line, and that will be a fair ball. And an RBI single, maybe. What are they going to rule that? I think they're going to rule it a hit. Nothing popped up. Yeah, they're going to pull Whitlock and bring in Brandon Walters, by the way. A 5.37 ERA. 28th game. 65 and 1/3 innings. I think they ruled that a base hit for Miguel Vargas. First pitch to Austin Barnes. There goes both runners. Pitch is low. It's a strike, though, and both runners have a stolen base. Second stolen base of the year for J-Hay. 11th of the year for Miguel Vargas. J-Hay using those old man wheels out here. No outs here yet in the top of the fourth still for the Red Sox. Trying to get Barnes to be the first one. As he fouls it back quickly 0-2. The 0-2 from Walter to Barnes. 1-2. That's tempting. I wanted to swing at that one. The 1-2 from Walter to Barnes. Got him. Good changeup. One away here in the top of the fourth, and now I'll bring up Willie Adames. He's 0 for 1. Kind of an automatic out at the moment. Not good. First pitch to Adames. Swung on and missed 0-1. Hitting 301 with runners in scoring position this year, though. Just really struggling at the dish. The 0-1. Hit into right, and it's going to go foul. Quickly 0-2 to Willie Adames. Excuse me, the 0-2 pitch from Walter. High, ball 1. One, two. Hit down into third. 2 away here in the top of the fourth. And now that'll bring up Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 with a walk. Struck out earlier. First pitch to Mookie Betts. Will be a strike 0-1. Betts was an all-star in the year, too. Which is absolutely crazy. If you look at the numbers. The 0-1. Up the middle, and that's going to sneak through. And it's going to be a 5-1 ball game, as that's a slow roller up the middle for Mookie Betts to get 2 RBIs under his belt. His 5th RBIs. He has 5 RBIs in this series alone. Good job, Mookie Betts. Not trying to do too much. Honestly, the sound of contact of that baseball did not sound good at all. Throw over and Betts will get back safely. So 5 RBIs for Mookie Betts so far in the series. First pitch to Peralta. There goes Betts. Hit up into center field. Mookie Betts will get to third. That'll be a single for DP. Another single for Peralta. Now that'll bring up Freddie Freeman. First pitch. There goes Peralta. The throw will not be on time. He's joining the stolen base party, his 3rd of the year. Him and Hayward must have a bet going on. He probably thought, Hayward has 2, I gotta have a 3rd one. The 1-0, 1-1, good pitch, darn it. Fouls it off, 1-1. The 1-2. 2-2. The 2-2 to Freeman. Hit into right center, and that's going to drop for another hit. And another RBI, a few more RBIs, and another double from Freddie Freeman in this ball game. 35th double of the year for Freddie Freeman, and the Dodgers have officially hit around in this inning. I'll bring up Muncy. Has walked twice. 7 runs in this inning. And no home runs from the Dodgers. Just basic hits. Get the job done with the small ball. Take it. 1-0. 1-1. Muncy would love to add to that RBI total. The 1-1. Hit into center. That ball is crushed. That ball is back, and that ball is gone. It's a 9-0 ball game here in the top of the 4th. 46th RBI of the year. 46th home run of the year. And 109 RBIs on the year for Max Muncy. He's trying to make an MVP push, but he's fighting his own teammate, Tony Gonsolin. And now they're going to bring out John.
Number 46, John
Schreiber has a 5.82 ERA, and Arenado will greet him. 9 runs here in the top of the 4th for the Dodgers. Ball 1 to Arenado. Arenado 1 for 6 in the series. Got his first hit on that Yu Chang mistake. 1-1. Because you can't call it an error, because they ruled it a hit. But, that's a basic routine baseball play that he should have made, right? 1-2. In my opinion, he should have made that play at least. The 1-2 will be a strikeout to end the 4th, but the Dodgers end up scoring 9, and Dustin May had to sit for a minute. Alright, first pitch to Mondesi. He's 0 for 1. Struck out on 3 pitches and taking a strike here, 0-1. Acquired from the Royals earlier this year. 0-1, now 0-2. 0-2 sinker. Hit to second. Vargas. 1 away. 10 up, 10 down.
The batter, number 10.
Now that'll bring up Meyer. 0 for 1. First pitch sinker. Fouls it off. 0-1. The 0-1 heater. Hit. Muncy will make the play. 2 away. 2 away, and that'll bring up Christian Arroyo. 0 for 1. First pitch circle change, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1 to Arroyo. Hit into right center. That ball's carrying well. Betts will drop the ball. And will they rule that a hit? E9 on Mookie Betts. Alright, so it's an error on Betts. We don't see those often from Mookie. I don't know what happened there. And now that'll bring up Rob Reifensider. 0 for 1. First pitch slurve, fouls it off 0-1. The 0-1 heater. 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Typically, you don't see mistakes like that from Mookie Betts out there and right. 1-2 cutter. Hit. Vargas will field it to end the 4th. But an error on Betts. That was odd to see. But 4 good innings so far from Dustin May. And J.A. will lead off the top of the 5th. John Schwademeyer. Schwademeyer, whatever the heck his name is still out there. Ball 1. The 1-0. Popped up.
Up next for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Miguel Vargas.
Well, they bring a Vargas 1 for 2. Last plate appearance, got a hit. Taking a strike here, 0-1. Checked it though, but it was a strike. The 0-1. 1-1. Slider way outside. 1-2. Good pitch. 1-2 to Miguel Vargas. The pitch. 2-2. Good take. 2-2. 3-2. Working in AB. I love it. 3-2. To Vargas. Ball 4. And a walk. So a walk, and now that'll bring a Barnes 0-2. First pitch to Barnes. Swung on and missed 0-1. 1-0. One and one. 1-2, excuse me. Hit, chop down to third, double play. Mondesi to Arroyo will end the top half of the fifth.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the catcher, Maguire.
That'll bring up Reese McGuire 0-1. First pitch heater, ball 1. Acquired from the White Sox. Reese McGuire, former Blue Jay, one away here in the bottom of the fifth, back in the AL East. And that'll bring up Yu Chang 0-1. First pitch sinker, strike 1. 0-1 fastball. 1-1. 1-1 cutter. 1-2. 1-2 heater from May will be fouled. Alright, let's see if we can change his eye level here. The 1-2 circle change will be fouled. Alright. Yu Chang working a good AB here. 1-2 cutter. Really high. 2-2. Sinker. 3-2. Great take. Alright, 3-2 circle change. Arenado will make the play. 2 away. That was a bullet to Arenado. Now that'll bring up Jorge Alfaro. 0-1. First pitch, swung on and missed. 0-1. The 0-1 sinker. 0-2. 0-2 circle change. Fouls it off. I'm going to go with the slurve here. I feel like we haven't thrown that in a minute. The 0-2 slurve. We'll strike him out in the fifth. Good pitch. Right there from Dustin May. He's throwing all of his pitches today. Really Adames will lead off the top half of the sixth. 0-2. Trying to get his first hit of the series. Ball 1. The 1-0 to Adames. 2-0. If he crushes one here, that'd feel good for his conscience. 2-0. Hit, jammed him, darn it. 1 away here in the top half of the sixth. 1 away, and now that'll bring up Mookie Betts 1-2.
The right fielder.
1-2 and walked earlier. First pitch. Inside, ball 1. I'm glad he's starting to figure it out in this series a little bit, or like the walks. I'd rather take the 1 for 2, with this being his 4th plate appearance, knowing that he has a walk. Like it just makes it so much better. 1-1. Hitting to left for a base hit. Another single for Mookie Betts. Hopefully I don't jinx anything though. Hopefully he could keep riding this out. It feels pretty nice to see that Mookie Betts feels pretty nice. Yeah, it feels pretty nice that Mookie Betts is doing his thing, and it's nice to see him do his thing. Like it's been a struggle for him. 1-0. Peralta 2 for 3. Fouls that one back. 1-1. Lucky souvenir. 1-1. Betts will lead throw over. He'll get back safely. So 2 for 3 nights so far for Betts with that walk. The 1-1 to Peralta. 1-2. Good pitch. 1-2. The pitch. There goes Betts. Fouls it off. Does Peralta. Try to do another hit and run. 1-2. Betts will lead. The pitch to Peralta inside. 2-2. Great take. 2-2. 3-2, and Freeman's on deck. 3-2. Betts will lead. There he goes. Oh, they got him. Oh, no, they don't got Betts. Maybe they do. I don't know. Here we go. We're in a pickle. Betts is in a pickle. Oh, alright. He's going to get tagged out. Man, every time I get them to throw the ball to second, I get, like, too close to second to even turn back, because that's fouled off again from Peralta. DP says, hey, Betts, I know you got thrown out, buddy, but you're not going to ruin my good AB. As he's going to hit it into the left, and it'll be caught and the top half of the 6th. Alright, Bliss will lead off the bottom half of the 6th. 0 for 1. First pitch, ball 1 to the right fielder for the Red Sox. Traded Alex Verdugo earlier this year, the 1-0 slurve. To the Rockies, 2-0. So Bliss gets to make his name known, hopefully, here in Boston in the future. 2-1. 2-2. 2-2 cutter. We'll strike him out, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. 5th punch out for Dustin May. That'll now bring up Rafaela. 0 for 1. First pitch sinker, ball 1. 1-0. The heater. 2-0. 2-0 cutter. 2-1. 2-1 to Rafaela. The heater from May. Hit to Vargas. And 2 away. I'll bring up Mondesi.
Now batting, third baseman.
0 for 2. First pitch sinker. Swung on and missed. 0-1. 0-1 heater. 1-1. Alex Cora watching his Red Sox. And watching the game that Dustin May is having. 1-2. 1-2 cutter. Will be high. 2-2. 2-2 slurve. 3-2. Great take. And Meyer is on deck. The 3-2, the payoff, will be fouled. And the 3-2 again. Will be a ball. Good eye from Mondesi. First walk of the night from Dustin May. And now that will bring up Meyer. 0 for 1. First pitch slurve. Hit. Popped up. 0-1. The 0-1 heater. 0-2. Still can't believe Mookie Betts committed an error. The 0-2 cutter. Very not like Betts.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2 to Mayer. The 1-2 circle change for May will strike him out. 10 to 6th. 6th punch out for May in this ball game.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Freddie Freeman.
First pitch to Freddie will be fouled, 0-1. Freddie 2 for 3 with 2 doubles. The 0-1 pitch. 1-1. Bullpen action for the Red Sox. 1-1. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2 hit into center for a single for Freddie Freeman. It's 3 for 4. And now that would bring on Max Muncy. 1 for 1 with that 2-run blast earlier. First pitch. High ball 1. Hit a 2-run blast in the 4th. 1-0. That's going to be pulled into right for a base hit. Freeman will stay at second. Back-to-back singles for the Dodgers, and now that'll bring up Arenado.
Now batting,
1 for 3.
Nolan Arenado.
First pitch. Jammed him, but that is going to drop. And Freddie Freeman's on his way home. Arenado will get thrown out at second. It's a 10-0 ball game, though. Not a good read off the bat with Nolan. Honestly, I totally forgot he's a little slow, so that sucked. But it's 10-0. The Dodgers add to their lead. Ball 1 to Hayward, 1 for 3. 1-0. 2-0, and that ball will hit off the glove of McGuire. And he's having a hard time finding it. I think I possibly could have scored, but didn't want to chance it. 2-0. Three and 0, and ball was squared away. Once again, Reese McGuire having a tough time right now behind the dish. It's been a long series for the Red Sox, man. Friday they really fought pretty hard. I know they scored some runs yesterday as that's hammered into right. That ball should be playable, though. Yep, 2 away, and Muncy will go home. It's a 11-0 ball game here in the top of the 7th. And now that'll bring up Vargas. 1 for 2 with the walk. But I can tell Boston's just tired, man. They've had a rough season. I mean, Friday's game, you know, when we played them and they did really good against us, I was kind of thinking, man, like, they've had a rough year. Their record says a rough year, but that offense looked super powerful in this series, 2-1. So I don't know what you want to call it. Hopefully they can, you know, get on like a little winning streak to help them out. 2-1, 2-2. But I think their postseason pushes and hopes are pretty much over. The 2-2. They're just here to play some baseball and try and get the job done as that's launched. And that's over the monster. That's a home run for Miguel Vargas. It's a 12-run game, but his 18th home run of the year for Vargas. What a swing from Miguel. Just saw that heater and was not going to miss it. And now they're going to bring in Luke Weaver, who has a 4.23 ERA. First pitch to Austin Barnes. He's the only one, to not get a hit, and they're going to hit him. Psych, I lied. Willie Adames don't have a hit either. First pitch to Adames. After plunking, Barnes will be hit into center. And that will end the top half of the 7th. The Dodgers do add to our lead with a 3-run inning here in the top of the 7th. Alright, Arroyo will lead off the bottom half of the 7th, 0 for 2. May has 66 pitches. First pitch hitting to left. And that's going to end the no-hitter. David Peralta will not be able to make the play. The first hit for the Red Sox will come here in the bottom of the 7th. And in typical Dustin May fashion, I feel like this season so far, when he gets deep into games without giving up a hit, he gives up one here. As that's unfortunate, man. The Green Monster. I feel like throwing a no-hitter in Boston would be tough, especially because of the Green Monster. And hits like that, where it's just going to be off the Monster and you can't make a play on it because the Monster's just too tall. The 0-1 sinker, but very proud of Dustin May so far, and I feel like he could still go in this ball game. The 0-2 to Refensider will strike him out, one away here in the bottom of the 7th after the double. 7th punch out for May. And now that'll bring up Reese McGuire 0 for 2. First pitch sinker, hit up the middle. That will bring in a run. Hayward just now fielding it. The throw is home, but it's not on time. It's a 12-1 ball game. So 2 hits in the 7th and a run for the Red Sox. And now that'll bring up Yu Chang. I mean, good outing for May, even giving up that run. Oh, Vargas will not get there. Betts will throw it to second, and he'll be safe. All right, just a slow throw from Mookie. Now that'll bring up Alfaro. But a very good outing, I feel like, so far for May. Just needs to get out of the 7th to really punch his ticket for a good outing. 0-1. 0-2. This will be the last inning, I think, for May. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2. Cutter in. Will strike him out. 2 away. 8th strikeout for Dustin May. And now that will bring up Belize. 0 for 2. First pitch heater. Strike 1. 0-1. The sinker. 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 heater. 2-1.
That's off the plate, ball 2.
2-1 for May. The sinker popped into left. Peralta will have a play on this one. But the Red Sox get their first hit and their first run. But it's still an 11-run game for the Dodgers. Man, that was... man, that sucked. I really wish we would have thrown a no-hitter. I didn't want to say anything about it because I just felt so like everything was going so perfect. And just, unfortunately, that happened. Alright, Betts will come up 2 for 3. 2 singles tonight. First pitch from Weaver will be a little bit outside. Ball 1. 31,233 here tonight at Fenway. 2-0. But May had some lights out stuff, and I don't think his night's over. That's going to be chopped down to short. 1 away here in the top of the 8th. So they retire Betts. And now they'll bring in Peralta 2 for 4. That's the pitch right there, like the pitches to Mookie Betts that if I get those on good timing, the circle changes like that away, and if I don't roll over them, I think the league's in trouble if Betts gets it going.
The batter, number 5, designated hitter, Freddie Freeman.
I'll bring up Freddie Freeman. Three for 4. First pitch popped up. And that will end the top of the 8th. Alright, now bring up Rafaela. 0 for 2. We're going to let May pitch this inning. First pitch, heater. Strike 1. There we go, 1 heater. 0-2. Good paint stuff right there from May. The 0-2 circle, slurve, excuse me. Got him, 1 away. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night to Rafaela. 9th punch out for May. And now they'll bring him on to see 0 for 3. I mean 0 for 2, excuse me. Walked in his last AB, taking a ball here, 1-0. The 1-0 sinker, 1-1. 1-1. The sinker again, 1-2. 1-2 heater. Fouled back. 1-2 circle change. Will be hit up the middle into left for a base hit. Well, kind of left side of short. And now that will bring up Meyer 0 for 3. Reverse pitch sinker, fouls it off 0-1. The 90th pitch from May. 0-2. 0-2. The slurve, 1-2. 1-2 sinker, fouls it off. Start warming somebody up in the bullpen. We're gonna start stretching and tossing Bobby Miller. 1-2 heater. Got him. 2 away. 10th punch out of the game on number 10. Now that'll bring up Arroyo. Got the first hit of for the Red Sox tonight. First pitch cutter, strike 1. 1 heater. 1-1. 1-1. Slurve. 1-2. 1-2 inside from Dustin May will be in. 2-2. 2-2 slurve. Popped up, fouled. Alright, the 99th pitch coming up. The 2-2 will be fouled. We're gonna see 100 tonight from May. 2-2. Cutter. 3-2. Great take. Rob Reffensnyder's on deck. The 3-2. Runner goes. Pitches outside, and that's gonna end Dustin May's night. We're gonna pull him here. I feel like he's had enough. I mean, Bobby Miller's still warming though. We didn't have him warming up. We just had him tossing. Now he's warming up. So we're gonna keep May out here. 0 for 3 is Reffensnyder. First pitch will be fouled 0-1. May would love to get through 8, right? We make him come out for another inning. This is the inning where he needs to get out of it, as Muncy will make that play on that hot shot. 8 innings, 4 hits, 1 run given up, and 10 punch outs for May. Have a game, and that will end his night. Luke Weaver's still on the mound for the Red Sox. First pitch fouling it off with Max, 0-1. The 0-1. 0-2, good 12-6. The 0-2. 1-2. Back at Dodger Stadium tomorrow. We're going to bring in the Diamondbacks and the Braves on this next homestand. Should be fun. Should be lots of fun. 1-2. Oh, good pitch. Darn it. Went away here in the top of the 9th. We'll have Noah Syndergaard, Kershaw, and Walker Buehler lined up to face the Diamondbacks. As that's hitting to right, that will be playable. 2 away. 2 away. Now they bring up Jay Hay. That's hammered into right. It's a 13-1 ball game. A no-doubt home run from Jason Hayward. He'll take it. 13th home run of the year for Jay Hay. That pitch just cut right in the middle of the zone. And Hayward was not missing that one. Hey, man, he's a road killer. What can I say? That'll bring up Vargas 2 for 3 tonight. Hit a home run in his last at bat over the Green Monster, taking a ball 1-0. Had to be a proud moment for Vargas. He's came a long way this season, Miguel Vargas has. 1-0. That's hitting to left. That ball is towering. That ball is also gone. Back-to-back home runs. 19th home run of the year for Miguel Vargas. Miguel Vargas just had a 2-run home run game. What the heck is going on? He loves it here in Boston. And now that'll bring up Chris Martin. He has a 8.20 ERA. First pitch to Barnes outside. Ball 1. 14-1 ball game, man. Absolutely dominating stuff from the Dodgers here tonight. The 1-0. That's hitting the left, and Austin Barnes will get himself a hit. He's done a round first, heading into second. The throw will be actually on time. And the top of the 9th. Good throw out there. Alrighty. Now we're going to bring out Bobby Miller to end this ball game. This is his 9th game of the year. 26 1/3 innings and has a 1.37 ERA. First pitch to Reese McGuire. 1 for 3 and taking a ball 1-0. The 1-0 heater. 2-0. So Barnes, he gets a hit. The only man who does not get a hit tonight is this guy, Willie Adames. 1 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Willie's probably happy to get back to Dodger Stadium. This road trip has been very rough for Willie Adames. Strike 1. Maybe he could turn it around back at home. We'll probably have tomorrow off, 1-1. So, just an unfortunate road trip for Adames, 2-1. 2-1 fastball. Hitting to left, Peralta, 2 away. 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. And now that will bring up Jorge Alfaro, left fielder. So he was the one who just made that throw into second. I was wondering if that was Alfaro, but I wasn't sure. 0-1, but he made a heck of a catch. The 0-1 heater, 0-2. The 0-2 heater. The 10th pitch will be high. All right, 1-2. The curveball will be fouled. I don't know how Alfaro got a piece of it, but he did. 1-2 slider will be fouled off. The 1-2 fastball fouls it off. Darn it. All right, Alfaro. 1-2 splitter. Got him to end the ball game. Dodgers win 14-1. Meg gets 8 innings of work, 10 punch-outs, gave up 4 hits, 1 run. Bobby Miller gets an inning of work here, and the Dodgers dominate here in Boston. Mookie Betts is going back to LA, where he might have emotions, man, coming out of it. Like, if you really think about it, this had to be an emotional series for Mookie Betts. But he played very well here in the last 2 games. Friday night, I think he was just trying to do too much. The next 2 games, he buckled up and figured out how to be Mookie Betts. Miguel Vargas, player of the game. Winner of the game is Dustin May. Whitlock gets the loss. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe, turn on those post notifications, and I'll see you guys tomorrow back home at Dodger Stadium. See y'all.